is Putri Balqis, and we would like to teach you about history and appreciation on WOW. First, let me tell you the learning outcome of about we teaching. Firstly, you will be able to tell and know history of WOW. Second, get to know and tell the different type of WOW. Third, know which state that have the type of WOW. Fourth, able to know what the material that used in making of WOW. And lastly, know how to use and play the WOW. Okay, second, and I would like to teach you about history of WOW. First, WOW is one of traditional game of Malay since hundreds of years ago. The game contains elements of authentic Malay culture. This can be seen in the form of pattern and design available on WOW. It is called WOW because the shape of its wing is similar to an Arabic letter pronounced wow. It is a marvelous tradition inherent to the culture of the people, especially in the eastern state of Malayan Peninsula. It is also said many legends and local folklore surround the origin and even method of handling the WOW. Today, the kite is still widely found in traditional rich state of Kelantan and Terengganu, especially during the harvest time. It also say one legend say that farmers use kite as a kind of flying scarecrow in the field. The song made by the kite fulfilled their children to sleep, so they could work with little interaction. Another popular belief is that coastal inhabitants once employed fishing kites made from a palm leaf and fitted with a line and hooks to catch a fish. Lastly, which is there are many variety type of WOW that can show that WOW also presented in some of country in Malaysia. During the past, kite flying was seen as seasonal event, usually held immediately after the harvest of rice. But as the year passed by, the Malaysia kites were not only present during ceremonial function, but it also a major competition and international festival as well. Today, the WOW has come to be an aesthetic object which is just solidly for its beauty and intricate design, combination of colors, and neatness of workmanship. That's all from me. Next.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nisha and I will continue for the next agenda. We already know about the history of WOW, so now we will go to the type of WOW. Malaysia is a very beautiful country and it's very rich with traditional cultures, so there's going to be a lot of types about WOW collection. So let's go take a look at the list of WOW collections in Malaysia. So the first one is WOW Bulan, WOW Kebaya, WOW Merak, WOW Daun, WOW Kenyalang, WOW Barat, WOW Jalabudi, WOW Kiki, WOW Kuching, WOW Seri Negeri, WOW Kangkang, WOW Dodo Halang, WOW Puyo, and the last one is WOW Halang. That's it, the collections of WOW in Malaysia, which as we can see in the pictures, all types of WOW has different shapes and various color, right? And each WOW has its own special features. So in our lesson today, I will focus on some of the features of the WOW in the state that is a very famous for this WOW traditional game. Can you guess? Yes, Kelantan. Kelantan is one of the states that still carries the traditional of kite games. So in Kelantan, there are three wow that come from Kelantan: wow Kangkang, wow Puyo, and wow Bulan. So the first one is wow Kangkang. I know his name is a bit funny, but in Kelantan it is not. Wow Kangkang is a famous wow in Kelantan and must be at a wow festival or competitions. Wow Kangkang is also said to originate from state of Kedah and has its own differences. So physically, wow Kangkang look similar to shape of wow Jaleburi but has a divergent tail pattern. Most wow has a tail or body straight down or curved inward. So the characteristic features of this wow Kangkang are very easy to recognize. Next is official wow in Kelantan, which is a wow Puyo. This wow resembles a little bit wow Bulan but has a more curved tail pattern and longer wing as its wings are wider, and it also produces a buzzy sound when flying in the sky. That is the specialty of wow Puyo. The last one is wow Bulan. All Malaysians know about this wow. It is a very famous and has become one of the Malaysian identity. The shape of this wow Bulan resembles a crescent moon on the front and a semicircle on the tail. It is also like the moon rising in the sky when it's flown. It's a large size than another wow. The typical field is 2.5 meter long and 3.5 meter high. Fun fact about the wow Bulan is said to has exists during the Sriwijaya era, which according to a legend was first used by a prince named Dewa Muda. The pattern on the wow is said to be a map on an area that he has conquered at that time. Interesting, right?
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So my name is Cikgu Ika and I'll be continuing the lesson with the subtopic of the materials to make wow. So the first materials that students need to know is a bamboo, which is bulu. Bamboo, the function of the bamboo is to make the framework or the backbone of the wow. So the second materials is the nylon rope, which is to tie the kites to make it as a wine. So the last but not least materials is the colored paper. So when students choose the colored paper, you must remember that it must be in appropriate colors so it won't be strange or it will be nice to see. So did you guys understand? Can we go to the next one? So we'll be continue for the next subtopic, which is the master kite maker Shafiqah bin Jusso. So have you ever heard of his name before? No? So we'll be talking about him today. So he is one of the great master who still makes kites traditionally by hand. So at the beginning of his involvement, there were no children from Kota Baru who were seriously trying to make wow, except for him. So Encik Shafiqah started receiving orders exclusively from large companies as well as government departments when he was 30 years old. Do you guys ever wonder why? Because there is two foreign tourists who were interested in his talent playing the wow. So that is because he received a huge orders when he is 30 years old. So if we were talking about his characteristic, so there's a characteristics that I very respect, and I think it's very cool because it's not that everyone can do this, which is he never imitates kite patterns from other people's creation, even at the request of customers. This is because he has great respect for the inventions of others and wants to produce his own design as well as his own identity. So I would like to talk about his achievement because he is a very great person that nowadays that there's not much people still doing the wow, right? So let's talk about his achievement. So the first achievement that he received an invitations to make demonstration for Tourism Malaysia and cultural activities organized by the state government. So the second one is Mas often invites him to make demonstration abroad, such as at Australia, Germany, Maldives, Melbourne, and Japan. So I think it was really great and I will really respect him for that. So the last but not least is the achievement of Encik Shafiqah have received have been covered from the publication of magazine and newspaper, as well as several media agencies such as LTM, TV3, TV7, TV8, and as well as Astro. So I believe that he is a very great person and I really admire him for that. So that is all for today's lesson. I will wrap for today's lesson with a quote from Encik Shafiqah bin Juso, which is, he once said that I need to make kites every day. If not, I can't sleep. If you don't do it every day, you will lose the technique. So that's all for today. Thank you. Bye.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Atiqah binti Hasbullah. You guys can call me Miss Atiqah. In this section, I will teach you guys on how to recognize types of wow using two multiple intelligence, which is visual, spatial, and also musical. So we are going to have a session which is you guys are going to listen to the videos that contains types of wow, and also we are going to have a little questions and answer after that. Having fun? We go to the questions and answer sessions. Which of this photo is wow kang kang? I give you guys 1 second. That's correct. The answer is A. Next, which of these kites are resemble wow kang kang? We have 2 choices. I give you guys 1 second. That's correct. The answer is B. The most popular kite in Malaysia? These are 3 answers. Which are the following is the most popular kite in Malaysia? I'll give you guys also 1 second. That's correct. The answer is C. Thank you guys for lending me your time. I do hope you guys are going to practice this method in your next sessions or next activities.
Hello and good morning everyone, and my name is Elder Sunachan, and today I will make a recap of today's lesson. Okay, our first recap of today's lesson is the history. So wow is a traditional game of the Malays since hundreds of years ago, and basically wow is representing the Malays cultures. Next is the types of wow. As mentioned before, there are few types of wow, and there are wow merah, wow bulan, wow daun, wow kenyalang, and others. You can refer to the slide before if you want to know about the types of wow. Okay guys, there are also specific wow in Kelantan. There are wow kangkang and also wow puyo. And now we are moving on to the materials, how to make the wow kite. The first material is bamboo, second is nylon rope, and finally we will need the colored paper. From the slide before, we can know that the Malaysian famous kite maker is Mr. Shafiqah bin Yusuf. Okay everyone, last but not least, just now Miss Atiqah had explained on how the types of wow in using the multiple intelligence that are visual, spatial, and also musical. You can listen to it again on her part just now, and I hope you guys enjoy in that activities. Okay everyone, I would like to thank you for today. Thank you for attending this lesson, and I hope you guys did enjoy learning with us. Thank you very much.